What's up, guys? Let me know when you can see me. Straighten this stuff out a little bit. How is everyone doing? Excuse me for a second. Nice. Anyways, that was just a clickbait title. Is Bitcoin dead? If you're in here, most likely you know Bitcoin's not dead. What's up, Anthony? What's up, Cindy? Dan, Knapp, Sparky, Matthew, FlowerTube44, Reg, BA. What's happening? I don't know if you guys watched the live stream this, or not the live stream, but the video this morning. I was talking about the 200 EMA here on the daily. Whoops. And we did hit that. I think I said 86.90 or something, but we went a little bit below that, 86.50. Are we done? Hard to tell. I was hoping we would get a pump today, but it looks like we may go down a little bit more, guys. And I'm going to show you why I think that here in a minute. What's up, Sergio? Dill P? Mama Bear? What's happening? What's up, Wendell? So anyways, it's looking like, I mean, unless we pump in the next 10 minutes, closed outside of here, guys, it looks like we are probably most likely going to come down and test this in the daily. The top of this channel. Most likely, that's not for sure, but that's what it's starting to look like. And what that probably will be is, let's get to the, did you guys hear about the crypto exchange getting hacked for, I think it was $500,000? So yeah, looks like, whoops, I did not mean to do that. I need to get into the, I don't think we're going to go lower than this 72 or whatever. I know a lot of people, somebody in here I noticed was saying, Mario said clickbait. I had my office window open just waiting for the world to jump. People are talking about 4,000s. That, I'm not saying it can't happen, but that sounds kind of ridiculous if you ask me. But let's go into the 4 hour. I wanted to look at this pump real quick from last 2 weeks ago. That seems like it was a million years ago now, but yeah, so 85.32 would be the first point of support, and after that, I think the lowest we'd go, guys, is probably that 79.99, the $8,000 range here. If that's what we're doing. Let's look at the RSI in the 4 hour, and it's staying in this channel, but it does look like we're gonna have one more touchdown here in the 4 hour. We'll see what happens. May get a little bounce up before coming down, but I could be wrong. We could continue up from here. This is the top of the bull flag here, and I did expect this to hold. We may get something like this, you know, come on down. We'll have to kind of wait and see. It's kind of weird. Can't really tell right now. And with the weekend coming up, that's kind of crappy. What's up, Edward? So anyways, let's look at, I wanted to talk about the exchange that got hacked too. That's just so you guys can see. I mean, those of you that don't know, most of you probably know, but how much crypto has been stolen. This is this year. Cryptopia had 3.5 million. BitThumb, 19 million. DragonX, 6 million. Binance, 40 million. BitTrue, 4.3 million. Bitpoint, 32 million. And the latest one, Vindex, a very small exchange it seems like, but still 500,000 Bitcoin. Guys, if you're trading, keep your cryptos off the exchanges when you're not trading them. Only keep on there what you're trading. Man, I can't stress it enough. Get yourself a hard wallet whether it be a ledger or a ELLIPAL. Get something to keep your cryptos off the exchange. I have links to both of them down there. You don't have to use my links, but you know, just buy them. Make sure you don't get them off of Amazon or anything else. Get them straight from the company. My links are from the company. Get your cryptos safe and off the exchanges, guys. Not your keys, not your cryptos. I can't stress that enough. But anyways, back to the charts. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. Is it lagging? Were these exchanges hacked or were these exchanges robbed by an employee? Yeah, nobody knows, but even so, if it was your crypto on it. All right, cool. Hope it doesn't do that again tonight. That'll suck. What's up, Henry? Long time no see, man. Litecoin, same thing. Like I said, I do believe we've bottomed out on both Litecoin and Bitcoin. Litecoin on the daily is falling back in this channel now. Like I said, we got what, 5 minutes? It would have to pump up in 5 minutes. I don't see that happening. We'll see what happens. You know, maybe they could surprise us, and when the daily opens in about 5 minutes, it shoots up. Who knows? Hacked is different from someone stealing. Not really. Hacking is stealing. I mean, same thing. Either way, you know, just, I don't know, not your keys, not your crypto. That's all I can say, man. It's not like you can retrieve it, get it back. And most of the exchanges, if they get hacked, they're probably not going to pay it back. Hold and you will make it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many people solely trade in here, if any, but I do suggest dollar cost average and keep a hold stash, hodl stash. But yeah, look at the EMAs on the daily. I was really wanting to see these turn up, which it could still turn back up, you know, over the weekend. But like people are talking about, if we create another gap, even though I don't believe in the gaps, seems enough people do, I guess. But yeah, trading and hold. Yeah, that's the other thing. Watch what exchanges you trade on too. Some of them lag and don't let your orders in and whatnot. One that I haven't had any problems with is Bybit. There's a link to that down below too. I do get a little commission if you guys use my link to sign up. You don't have to use my link, but I do think that's a great exchange. I've never had any issues with it. Prime XBT is good too. Guys, I just suggest you stay away from high leverage if you're new to trading. But yeah, if you sign up with my Prime XBT link, you get a 35% bonus on whatever you deposit, and then a $60 bonus on whatever. I think you have to deposit 0.2 Bitcoin on Bybit to get your $60 bonus. But if you want to try leverage trading, like I said, I do not suggest high leverage, and I don't suggest you go in there. I've seen people, you know, play with their whole portfolio. That's insane, man. That's insane. Just be smart about it, guys. Nobody should tell you how, or should have to tell you how to be safe with your money. Unfortunately, some people need to be told how to be safe with their money. So anyways, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of we're in a crazy spot, most definitely. I guess let's see how this candle opens in 3 minutes. See what happens when the daily opens, if we get any crazy action. 3-day looks great, said Anthony. Gap between vase legs. What's up, Poseidon Lou? That's hilarious. Let me see something real quick. There we go. Anyways, yeah. that's where we're at. Let's see how this opens and see what happens. It might be an interesting weekend, guys. Brian Jensen, just so you know that you're rather savvy trader, went on a daily like today, where all signs were bearish, you still managed to lose money leveraging. Who lost money? If you guys watched my live stream this morning, I had told you guys what trade I was doing and how to do it. And the entry was, I think I said 88.90 with a stop loss at 89.30. And if you would have done that and paid attention in the beginning of the video, I said we were going about to 89. What did I say? I said 86.90, I think it was. And we went down to 86.64. So anybody that got in that trade, congrats. I'm a Bitcoin miner and I'm broke. If Bitcoin doesn't go up in a week, I won't be able to continue and I'll probably go bankrupt. Have invested over $1 million. If that's true, that sucks, dude. Did anybody short this today, or is anybody in a short? Anybody trading this or just chilling? Anthony said, I don't believe you. Could it just be someone spreading FUD maybe? Just buying more? Right on. I think all the believers know where Bitcoin's going. I think a lot of the new people are the ones that get scared. Gunzy said, still in my long. Long and holding out. Small, short, nothing special, Predator. Rod, long from 91. Garrett, definitely in a short. Shorting. Waiting to add if it drops to 8,500 or 8K. I'm waiting till we get back to 46K to open it short. Or get to 46K. Just born short. Just chilling in CryptoSavy. Very good content. Thanks, KCAP. Or KSEP, however you say that. Long or short, looking at the charts. For anybody that's new here, the people in here, most of them know, when I do live streams, it's basically just to talk with you guys in the community and just, kind of hang out and chat. I do daily updates every morning, so make sure you subscribe and tick the notification bell to get the analysis updates. I do updates every single morning for you guys, and we try to figure out what's going on in the market. All Bobos die at some point. Matthew Blankowski, yeah, for it to die, everyone has to stop messing with Bitcoin, and there are way too many people waiting for the last low to call it dead. Andrew Woodman, I finally catch a live stream and it won't work. I tried to refresh it and close it out, reopen, but it don't work. I'll just rewatch later. That sucks. Anybody else having problems with it? Thanks, Edward. Smash likes, guys. Alrighty. So we have opened the new daily. And if we look here, we are still on this. If you look here, I have this falling channel here, and we are playing on the line here, but it does look like we'll come back down to, let me adjust this line. Looks like we'll most likely be coming down to this bottom support line here in the daily. So we may have a down weekend, guys. That's not necessarily a bad thing, being we could have a good, what do we got here? Being we could have a good week next week. We'll have to see what the charts are telling us by then. The 1 hour looks like it has a little more up to go though. Let's see. Back to the 4 hour. Daily. Oh, that was the 4 hour. Okay. The daily. Yeah, it does look like we may come back down here, guys, which would be those Fibonacci levels that I had on there, one of them. Paul Bear, thanks for the tip, man. Much appreciated, bub. So yeah, it looks like we could be coming down to that 85.53 range. I don't know why my targets disappeared. Oh, I think I go back to the 4 hour. There we go. So yeah, good possibility that we go back down to the 85.32 and see if we get a bounce there, see what happens. There is some confluence over here. So that would be a good spot to watch for. By the way, FXRP. Mr. Magic said it's dead. Whales do decide. Whales do fake. All TA and fool is I'm sick and tired of it. When people start getting angry like that, Mr. Magic, just remember that that's when we usually have a huge pump. When everybody starts getting mad and angry and disgruntled. What's up, KJ? BTC having hype around the corner. Yeah, I just seen Bitcoin Ben on there. He was saying the halving was like June 10th or something. I thought the halving was looking more like it was in April. I may be wrong, but that's what I thought. And then we laugh about being upset at all. Yeah, when it pumps, then everybody's happy as hell. It's so funny how the market can mess with people's emotions, man. We are having a little drop here, 87.45. This is the new 4 hour candle. Everybody gonna be angry if Bitcoin hits 100K. The halving's in May. All right. Yeah, everybody's saying different, so. LP, TA don't work. All right, buddy. Gunzy, in your opinion, was this drop just normal or manipulation? Everything was bullish after drop. Bakkt exploded because of lower prices, or did they expect the lower price? What do you think? Bakkt at the moment. Actually, I mean, it's still pretty normal, guys. You got to remember, we had a $3,000 pump here. Actually, a little over $3,000. What was that here? Let me measure it. Wrong spot to measure. Yeah, we had, what was that? Like a 42% gain? Yeah, $3,200 move in what it was like 3 days. I mean, that was huge, guys. We're gonna have a retracement. I mean, it can't just go straight up like that. I mean, a retracement's healthy. Where exactly it's gonna go, like I said, I'm looking more towards the 85, somewhere in between the 84 and $85 range here, $84.50 and $85 range. Like I said, if that doesn't hold, it looks like 8,000 should hold us, guys. Dill P's just pissed because he can't trade. All manipulation, no new money. That's, you must be a COINBASE fan. There was no new money in 2017 either, till there was new money all at once. When it comes, it comes. What chart system do you use? I use TradingView. Jason. Did you already go over XRP? I don't do XRP. When CryptoSavy gives up on crypto is a huge buy signal. When I give up on crypto, it's a huge whatever symbol. I'll just be gone. You won't hear from me, and I'll be pretty well off. So Litecoin's going to 49 again, you think? No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible, but I don't see it going down to 49. 54 maybe, but 49 I don't think so. People do buy Bitcoin towards its halving because they make money off it. No one cares about scarcity because they dump it all together. Magic, have you not looked at the long-term Bitcoin chart? I mean, look at it. It was pennies back here, dude. And if you look at each one of these bear cycles and look how people were talking, just like that. Just like that. I had to get rid of that LTC guy. He's about irritating as hell. Sorry, guys, if you enjoyed him. When all-time highs? If it isn't by the end of this year, I'm sure it'll be in the first quarter of next year. But to see what happens here, we might get a huge, heavy, hard bounce here. Like I said, it looks like it might be more down action this weekend. We could get a pump this weekend too, though. So, I have to really wait and see. I'm going to try to clean this chart up a little bit, guys. Get some of this crap off of here. You can always put that trend line back on, but let's extend this a little bit. So this is what we're looking at now. This is going to be our resistance to pop back above, and it's around 89.22. DIP or Dill P, you that great grumpy troll in that movie. He's gone now. I mean, he might be in here, but he can't talk. So the side and Lou reality check, peeps. The Weston is how many coins do you? The question is how many coins do you hold? Don't focus on the price. In my opinion, if you want to be a millionaire, assuming LTC hits 1,000, you'll need to have 1,000 LTC accumulate. Right on, man. That's the thing I don't understand with the traders either, Poseidon. It's funny you mentioned that. I trade, but I trade to get more Bitcoin. A lot of traders are trading for cash. I understand you have to live off cash. I still work full time, so that's not a problem for me. But my whole thing is to accumulate, man. It's about cryptocurrency, not about fiat. This whole thing is because fiat isn't going to work anymore. Think about the people that were trading back here, you know, when Bitcoin was less than $1, and then thinking they were making money. But if they would have just held, look at where they would be at today. I mean, I don't know. It's a no-brainer for me. I guess some people don't believe that, but I do. You ought to be a TV weatherman. Looks to go down this weekend. Could go up, though. Right? You want me to tell you what I think it's going to do, honestly? I still think we're on top of a bull flag here. I do think we'll most likely get a bounce here at the 8,500. And I think it's going to be a heavy, hard bounce. 89.20 is the next resistance. Yeah, I think this will be our resistance coming back up, is that 89.20 area. You ever exit the market, all of your Bitcoin, and buy back lower? No. Nope. I don't even sell my Bitcoin. DG, go on the daily and look at the first week of September. That's what we did. Big dump, pull back, then went up, curved over for big dump, one giant flag with more downside coming. I don't think so. Savvy, any news on Bybit? How's your confidence in the product? No, I haven't heard anything. I actually haven't even looked into it anymore. I know somebody else was talking about it last week, I think it was. But no, I haven't. I will check into it, see if I can figure anything out or see what's going on, though. I'll definitely check it out. Supported by the 4-hour RSI trend. We are under the 55, or actually we're under the 200 EMA on the 4-hour. That gave us resistance on this candle here, which was right around 8,888. We have fallen below the top of the flag here. I started buying Bitcoin in April. I buy every payday, whatever I can. It's more about control than getting rich to me. Thanks, Savvy. I watch every day from Youngstown, Ohio. Nice. Where do you see the price of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash in 5 years' time? Bitcoin Cash, I'm not a fan. Bitcoin in 5 years, I'm sure it'll be at least 6 digits, in my opinion. It's my opinion on BlockFi. Decided to put my Bitcoin on BlockFi to earn interest paid out. I don't know. I honestly haven't checked it out. Yeah, Bybit is at 30% staking now, Gunzy. I think it drops down to 10, I think, in the first quarter next year. Or 15, something like that. I put a little bit into Liberty, yeah, I did. Ray V, I watch a lot of these clowns on YouTube. Savvy and Zombie are the top 2 in my opinion. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks, man. Don't forget to hit the likes, guys. What do you think about another pump like the 25th of October? Definitely possible. I mean, you see what Bitcoin can do. No one expected that. As a matter of fact, there were tons of analysts calling down from here. I mean, look at it. It looked like a bear flag, and look what happened. So, yeah, guys, I think we got plenty more up to go. I highly, and like I said, I'm not saying it can't happen because this isn't financial advice, but those people calling the 4,000s and stuff, I think that's insane. No problem, Ian. Rex said, I believe this is just BTC closing the CME gap. What's your opinion on that? Targets seem to be bounced back towards 9,400 levels over the next week or days. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm pretty confident we bounce up. Like I said, if we do continue down, I'd be looking for support around that 85.32 range. And actually, I'll put a trend line across there. I would be looking for support there. Let's make it blue. And then the next line of support would be right there. So that's what I would be looking for. I'm going to make this one red. That's not the one. This one up here, once we get up in this area, I think this is going to be one of our toughest points of resistance, 10.9. But I think once we break 10.9, I think that is going to be serious rocket fuel. Again, my opinion, not financial advice. Let's do a Elliot wave on this just for shits and giggles. I'm going to go into daily and look at this as a one big wave one. Just see what it looks like. That's where we bottomed out. The measured move of wave 3 would be right around 25,000, about 24,700. If we get an extended wave 3, 46,000. And no, I don't think we'll most likely get there this year. I just still believe we could see new all-time highs if this doesn't go back down to crazy lows here, which I highly doubt it's gonna. Yeah. I think the daily 200 EMA is at 8,500 too. No, the daily EMA was right here at that 86.90. That's what I had said in the video this morning. That's where I thought it would bounce, and that's what happened. You know, it could definitely continue up from here. The only thing I don't like, if you zoom in and look at these EMAs here, we really need to push up and turn these around. I mean, it would have to do it today on this 24-hour candle that we just started, but it would have to go up pretty quick to turn these around and get them back turned around, because each time one of these EMAs crosses here, it's going to be bearish. As you can see, when the dailies crossed over here, you know, we had some serious downward momentum. What do you think about ADA? Are you a BTC maximalist? I'm not a BTC maximalist, and ADA I don't really care for. Like I said it before on here, there will be some projects that I'm sure do well. Not many, guys. There might be 3 to 5% that are actually going to make it and actually be something. I'm not saying you can't make money off of buying into the other stuff, but be careful. And I'd be really careful with alts this year. Really careful with alts. T-bone dips 8.5 to 8.8 seems like consolidation, and I'd consider that healthy. Yeah, like I said, I mean, we had a huge move here. It's gonna correct. And that's, you know, I think a lot of the new people in the markets don't get that when you have a big move like that, it can't just stay up here and then continue up. If it does, then we just have a big correction after that anyway. So I say consolidate in here for a little bit and, you know, continue on up for our next leg after that. I still believe this is a bull flag here. Let me get rid of this stuff. Yeah, I still believe this is a big bull flag. I mean, if you look at it, look at it in the weekly. I don't have it drawn on the weekly. Let me go back over here. And I'll make sure I put it on the weekly. Weeks. There we go. Yeah, looks like a big bull flag to me, guys. The more it goes down, the harder it could bounce. This is true. Any thoughts on Litecoin price in the coming years, considering Bitcoin hits 6 digits, hypothetically, and Litecoin being a quarter? I don't think, like Charlie ever said it would be a quarter. Yeah, Poseidon Lou, yeah, he never said a quarter. I don't know. I mean, Litecoin's going to be good. Like I've said it a million times on here. People ask about Bitcoin Cash and how I feel about it. I feel Bitcoin Cash is a scam trying to make people think it's Bitcoin, which is totally the wrong way to approach something. It's competing with Bitcoin. I don't think anything competing with Bitcoin is going to succeed. This is just my opinion, but I do not think anything competing with Bitcoin is going to succeed on taking over Bitcoin, obviously. Sorry about that. But Litecoin helps Bitcoin. It's basically like a partner of Bitcoin. And I think Charlie Lee says it best when he says Bitcoin be like your savings account and Litecoin be like your checking account. Litecoin's the silver to Bitcoin's gold, and what you would spend. I do believe that. Oh, yeah. He has absolutely no justification for believing the BTC LTC ratio will go 4-to-1. It's never been under 19, and that was 2013. Yeah, I don't think that either. I'm sure Litecoin will do well though. Poseidon Lou said 20-to-1 maybe, but down the line, years out. Yeah, that sounds more accurate. Yeah, a quarter is a little rich, just a little bit. You ever watch the Trade Devil channel, Savvy? They use Elliot Wave with pretty good success, in my opinion. I used to, like I said, I used to use Elliot Wave a lot. I don't use it as much anymore. I still keep it as a tool in my toolbox, but I don't use it to try to predict the market anymore. I think trend lines, support and resistance, and EMAs do a way better job of that. 1 to 40 equals 0.025 LTC BTC is reasonable expectation. Bitcoin Cash will die with Bitcoin. Interesting. And why is that, Jacob? Why will Bitcoin die? Hold on. This is work and I'm not answering it right now. Right on, Ash. Jacob, then BTC Cash will never die. What's your opinion on the market accelerating? Are you talking about traditional markets? They have a giant printer printing money, pumping money into the traditional markets. That's what I think about that. Current number of obituaries for Bitcoin now close to 400. Right? Bitcoin's been dying since it was a penny. Oh, no, sir, I know that. Oh, then I must have misunderstood. Crypto? I think crypto's going to do damn good. Let me see something. I want to go back into the daily. What's going on with that? Interesting. Jacob, I said Bitcoin will die with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin doesn't die, cash will be fine as can be with perma downtrend. Should be named Bitcoin alias Phoenix. So anyways, make sure you smash the likes, guys, and let's look back over at Litecoin, see what Litecoin's doing. This could get interesting. This actually could be a decent weekend. Guess we'll just have to wait and see, man. Until we get some action playing out here, there's really no way to tell, but Litecoin's actually looking kind of strong here. Max Kaiser said blockchain was like the invention of gunpowder. You can uninvent it, but it will change the world. Oh, you can't uninvent it. Yeah, Bitcoin isn't going anywhere. I just made that stupid thumbnail as clickbait. You know, I heard other people start talking about it today also. Bringing up whoever, I don't know, some guy talking about Bitcoin is dead. But like I said, if you watch this channel, chances are you are a believer in Litecoin and know that Litecoin isn't dead. No CME gaps, sick of them. Eventually, one of them gaps isn't going to close, and there's going to be a bunch of people waiting on it. That's my belief. Maybe they make that gap this weekend. That would be nice. SSS. If Bitcoin goes up from here, doesn't that mean another gap forms at this point again? Yeah, but like I said, eventually one of them gaps isn't going to close, man. It's going to trap a bunch of people waiting for it. And that's just my opinion, but I can see that happening. Is leverage trading holding the price of Bitcoin down? I don't believe so. I mean, that's all part of markets. If you think about it, leverage trading is not going to hold Bitcoin down. Bitcoin is a limited amount. As people buy it, believe in it, and hold it, that's what's going to make the price go up. The price is going to go up. Time to create another laugh out louds. Only gap is up, right now, but if we rise here, we'll make another gap because CME will be closed for the weekend. But we've seen that CME can close its own gap if need be. You know, if there was a huge gap and say there was some huge news and they said that Bitcoin was legal tender and that was going to be the new cash, that gap would never fill. There's reasons that gaps don't have to fill. What's the standard amount of Bitcoin you should own? It's different for everybody, man. The only thing leverage trading does is cause 90% of those getting into it to lose Bitcoin. Whales control Bitcoin. That seems to be a common thought. Leverage trading is gambling a way for the house to win more than lose. Yeah, but if you're smart with it, you can do all right. Do I have any favorite altcoin? Litecoin. That's my favorite altcoin. If everyone just stacked, there would be none left. They would be more valuable if nobody was selling because people would be willing to pay more. That's how the market works, supply and demand, man. But yeah, I would own as much as you can. I mean, as much as you can afford without it hurting you. So you can hold it. You know, that's what a lot of people do when they get so irritated. They put way more money in than they can afford to because they think they're just going to put it in and get rich and, you know, not. It doesn't happen like that. It's investing. Put it in. Put money that you're not going to miss in there. And you won't be freaking out when the price goes up and down. That's what Bitcoin does. Big Snoop Dogg smoke his paper wallet worth billion. Lady Plant said, yep, stay off that leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, guys, if you're leverage trading, you got to learn risk management. Use stops. So many people, you know, don't understand that. Lady Plant says, who cares if the whales are controlling shit? Let's just adapt and adjust. Exactly. Steve Hubbs. Da Vinci said somebody who used his Bybit affiliate link went in with heavy leverage and lost 24 Bitcoin. Damn. That would hurt. I mean, anybody to do that, that's their own problem. People have to be responsible for their own doings, man. Matt C said learn TA before trading so you have more of an advantage. And a lot of things people do too when they go in and start trading, they just try to make trades everywhere instead of waiting for a good setup with low risk. I mean, that's what trading's about. It's not about constantly getting in the market and constantly being in a trade. David Lose. Did you guys hear that China declared itself the reserve currency for oil and is being backed by Russia? Did not hear that. DeFi projects are where it's at, says Jordan Miller. This could cause Bitcoin to go to the moon. Yeah, I mean, all the fundamentals are looking good for Bitcoin. You know, there's some serious adoption going on. I mean, hell, my wife's webpage, anchorimage.com, she accepts Bitcoin. Check it out. She can do whatever cryptos you want on any of this stuff. She also does keychains, hoodies. They're not on here yet, but she can do, you know, pictures, whatever you want on them. It doesn't have to be just the ones listed. She can do absolutely anything you want on them. The link's in the description below the video. Stephen Hub, Da Vinci felt so bad for him that he told him he would help him recoup some of his loss. That's crazy. If you have $1 million, then you're okay. Lady Plants is going to buy a Kubota tractor and then buy a house. A lot of people are bad at the leverage, but I mean, that's part of the market and it's here for now. There's nothing you can do about it. It may not be here for long. I mean, there's talks about them shutting down the leverage stuff, but we'll see what happens. And if you play it smart, you can do good. I mean, I'm not saying go in and do 100 times leverage and crap. That's insane. We'll see mainstream media bring attention to the move near the peak. Right? They'll draw everybody in so we can sell into them. Will whales destroy Bitcoin as they gain more in the future? No, I think Bitcoin will have a way. It'll distribute. Da Vinci didn't offer for the 24 Bitcoin guy. It was another guy that signed up through his link. Leverage is like a cancer. It was decent volume on the dump, but I think the volume on the next pump will be the real move we've been waiting on. Yeah, me too. If you watched this morning, I was talking about that when I was telling you the trade I was making, that I thought it would be a fake out and end up, you know, shooting up. But I did talk about I thought it was a fake out and we would go up from there. So it's definitely possible that we have a damn good weekend. Like I said, we'll have to kind of see how it plays out. I'll be doing an update in the morning. Hopefully we'll have a better view of what's going on. It's kind of early in the start of this candle to really see what's going on. Da Vinci actually said contact him and he would help people recoup some of their loss that used his link. Are we going to continue to listen to these YouTube video people who are trying to convince us we're in a bull market? It sure as hell feels like a bear market. Same crap, different day. James McGirt, you sound like you're getting depressed and thinking that we're in a bear market. That just pushes more that we're in a bull market, if you ask me. Everybody's depressed and scared. Matt C said leverage is great if you're winning and if you're smart about it. It's a bull market, dude. My mom says hi. She believes in Bitcoin. Right on. Tell her I said hey. CME gap filled, and now the price is slowly going back down to where it was. Why would you care? You're supposed to be accumulating, right? Some people don't get that, though. They just want to put in $100 and pull out $1 million tomorrow. Yeah, you know, I mean, that's the other thing. People look at the freaking year. Bitcoin was $3,100, a little over $3,100 in December. It is now 7,000. It's still over 100% gain. Over 200% gain. Come on. People get stuck with the little picture. Why not just trade the market as it comes instead of worrying we are in a bull or bear market? Yeah, I mean, you can make money up and down. But if you're accumulating, I mean, I think that's a smart thing to do. That's, you know, that's what I do. Anybody that watches the channel know I hold. No, not depressed. Seems that our profits that we gain are quickly taken away. I've been in the market for 4 years. I've seen it all. To lose money is depressing, yes. If you've been in the market 4 years, how have you lost money? Did you not hold and accumulate 4 years ago? Because that would be a pretty damn good price. You should be pretty happy. Go into log. So 4 years ago, 2015. So you should have been accumulating at like, shoot, $200 to $400. Should be no reason to be pissed off, bummed out, or have lost any money. Agent, do you think Robinhood starting to charge fees will change the price of Bitcoin? No, Robinhood, you just played with the price of Bitcoin. Nobody actually, when you bought on Robinhood, you didn't actually buy Bitcoin. Ash said, I traded on the market and failed, so I went to accumulate and hold, and my life hasn't been better since. HODL is a long-term strategy. I think it's the best bet. Someone doesn't know how to buy and hold. Should be a literal millionaire, right? I think we're still in a bull market. It's just not fun right now. Right on, Matt. Hold and buy the dip, Shazam says. Morris Property Management and Maintenance Incorporated. I wish I had been accumulating at 500. I'm more happy with the outlook. Tell McGirt to give me his Bitcoin. I'll keep it in my bra. I need to buy some Bitcoin using Visa. Do you have a link I can use? Yeah, there's an ABRA link down there and a COINBASE link. I think you can buy them off there with a Visa. Should patent that idea. I've been in since July and I'm at profit. Right on. Yeah, though. Dollar cost averaging in did not afford me to accumulate the amounts that I wanted to took profits and purchase property, gold, and silver. Should have held, man. You would probably have more money now. That's why I put in money that you can afford to just not worry about. Just leave it. That's my plan. Power movements. What do you think of NRG? Never heard of it. Haven't looked into it. Energy. I mean, I've heard of it. I've never looked into it. Are we bouncing right now? Looks like we're having a bounce. I mean, it's going to bounce. It don't go straight up or down. But like I said, I would look to get a hold back above this. Where is that? 8,880 range would be the 200 EMA on the 4 hour, and then the 89.22 area. If we can get above that and make that support, then I would be looking for a nice move up. But as of right now, I mean, there's no reason to be bearish. I mean, we're in a small correction of a huge move. LTC's looking nice, says Nap. Yep, sure is. In the 4 hour, gonna have to get over these EMAs there though. The 21 EMA is at 61.25. If you look though, there's a trend line right here. If we can break this trend line right there, then we would probably get a nice push up. Let me clone that real quick. Put it down here. And let's see where that might be headed. Put a measured move up there. If we break out here, that would get us right back up to this resistance again. Let me put a label there. Put it right there. 64.25 would be the measured move if we break out of that channel. See if it can do it. Take a look at Bitcoin in a smaller time frame and see what's going on. I'll get back in the chat in a second here, guys. Nothing special right now. Litecoin's trying to break that though. If it breaks it, I'm sure Bitcoin will be moving up too. This will be a early sign. Do you trade lower time frames or stick to the higher? It depends. If I find a good setup in a lower time frame, I'll play. I don't usually go much lower than a hour time frame. Thanks for talking off the ledge several times. Great insight. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's, you know, the new people, I get it. I get it. You don't know how Bitcoin runs and don't understand it. That's why I suggest, man, people really need to not just throw their money into Bitcoin without knowing what it is. I mean, if you learn about it and actually look at what it is and understand it, it'll take the fear out. Try to learn as much as you can about it. America's Kemet. What do you think about XRP? I don't. About 30 ounces of silver today. Nice. COINBASE said silver is going to crash. Sorry, guys. Eric Peterson said, sorry, guys. The crash is my fault. I put a long in yesterday. It's okay, guys. You can wait along. So just wait until springtime. Read some books on it. The Bitcoin Standard by Savy Amos is highly recommended by many Bitcoin gurus. Yeah, man. I believe that anybody that, yeah, Litecoin looks like it's trying to break out of this channel here. Looking like it might go. What's Bitcoin doing? It's still stuck at 8,800. If Litecoin breaks out here, this little move, I mean, this obviously is not going to be nothing giant. We'll have to look for the resistance at 625. If we get above that, though, we'll be looking at the targets I had up here. When do you think the American dollar will fully crash? Nobody knows, man. They'll keep it going as long as they can. I mean, I don't know. Steve Hubb said, read the Satoshi white paper. That'll help and just get an understanding of it. I mean, I think a lot of people just don't get it. Thanks, Boston. I appreciate the tip, brother. US dollar is going to crash very soon. What's going on today? David Los. I don't know if it's going to crash that soon. They'll keep it going for a while. We're breaking out there for Litecoin, guys. So let's see if we get back up to that 64.25 range. Got to break over this. We're stuck right on that 21 EMA in the 4 hour right now. Zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it. That 21 EMA is our resistance right now. Silver is a store value. It will go just up. Call COINBASE and tell him that. He doesn't seem to understand. Chris Moody Tile. They will start another war and prop up the dollar indefinitely. Hold on 1 second, guys. Poseidon, thanks for the tip, brother. Cliff High had a prediction that 8,800 was going to be here for too long. Be here for too long, and then the moon. You like that, Nap? Yep, we're above that 21 EMA on the 4 hour. Bitcoin still hang out at 8,800. Going to a smaller time frame with Bitcoin. Paul Birdie, thanks, man. Much appreciated. Appreciate it, you guys. Run on the bank is starting. Bitcoin is still king. For sure, man. Nap said he loves the COINBASE memes. Too funny. Oh. Litecoin's actually trying to push good, guys. Looks like we'll be headed towards that 64.25 range. My money is all digital anyhow. Nice. Gunsy said, went for a pee, came back, saw green candles, realized it was LTC. LTC leads the way a lot of times. Remember that, Gunsy. I was talking about that this morning. What's up, Fritz? If Litecoin breaks 64.40, that will be a new high. That is correct. Where is this at here? Yep, 64.42 on COINBASE. Sorry, lady, I won't talk about your hubby anymore. Been holding since 2017. Got rent, although after watching your vids, I feel more confident in my position. Keep it up. Right on, man. Ripple XRP is a scam coin. Passive income, holding my crypto at crypto.com. Yeah, I don't know about all that stuff. Sean McGovern, hey Savvy, I believe you have a free TradingView account. Could I ask you what indicator you use to get the 5 EMA lines on your chart? Cheers, man. I do have a paid account. I have the low level one because I don't like a lot of indicators. But what you can do is you can use the, I think it's a triple EMA. Hold on, I'll look it up for you. There's an EMA that you can use. Not sure what it's called, but there's an EMA that has actually 3 in 1. I don't remember which one it is. That's what I did when I had a free account. But there's one on here. You'll have to look for it. I don't want to take up too much time. But there's a multiple moving average exponential where you can, it has more than one, And then for the rest of them, you just use, you know, singles. Bitcoin's trying to move too, I guess. Look at it on the 4 hour and see what's going on. Bethy, I actually bought XRP at 25 cents and sold it at almost $4 last pump. Nice. James McGirt, Savvy, can I ask you how old you are? I'm 65, just wondering. 43. I think, yeah, I'm 43. All right, let's go to the 1 hour and see what it looks like. See if it can hold that little breakout. Actually, I'm going to move this trend line just a hair. It's actually still looking pretty good. Where do you see yourself on YouTube in 5 years? Probably not on YouTube. All my Litecoin miners have been unplugged since the halving. Aren't you the same guy that said you were mining Bitcoin too? I think it's Fudster. It's 4Xvo5aFGZ2qjz3hXy. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, use that one. And but yeah, I don't have a free account. I have a paid one just so I can change certain things. But like you guys know, I only use EMAs and my RSI as indicator. Look at that 1 hour. Oh, the 1 hour seems to be breaking out of the trend line here too. In Litecoin. How much? Oh, there's only 5 minutes left on it. If it can close outside of there, it'll be pretty good deal. That would be bullish. See what happens. So what we'll probably get is the next hour candle open, come back down, test this for support, and most likely go up from there. We'll see. What's up, Brody? Savvy, why don't you do other coins like Ethereum, Dash, Bitcoin Cash, etc.? I am adding Ethereum, and I'll probably start that this weekend. I just wanted to look it over and learn it. Every coin has its own personality, and I want to kind of play with it. I don't chart Ethereum normally, so looks like it might be doing an up move here. This is Ethereum, by the way. But I don't trade or hold Ethereum. That's, you know, one of the reasons I never really got into charting it. But I know a lot of people want to check out the charts. Yeah, Ethereum could possibly come up in here. Let me just put, like I said, guys, I'm just whipping this out real quick. I'm not real used to Ethereum, but it does look like that could be a possible target in the not so far future for Ethereum. Litecoin's at 88.10. Go back to the 1 hour. Decent looking candle for a 1 hour, but again, guys, we are on smaller time frames. Double bottom in ETH about 155. Bitcoin newbie deadly. His pump took a dump in the woods. Don't know what that was about. Fritz Lang, I have a target of 500 May 2020. Then I'll pull 25% to cover initial investment and let the rest until we hit the death cross. John Wayne, I'm going broke, swamped in debt. If Bitcoin is dead, then so am I. Bitcoin ain't dead, man. What time is it, guys? Well, I've been on here over an hour. I think I am going to take off. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. Also, check out my wife's webpage, inkerimage.com. Don't forget to leave your comments on the video. Tomorrow will be the last video to leave a comment on to win the free t-shirt. I will be doing the drawing on Sunday. You'll have 24 hours to email me and claim it. Also, check out the other affiliate links down below. Like I said, guys, get your keys off the exchanges. Get yourself a Nano or a ELLIPAL or some kind of hardware wallet to keep your keys off. Keep your keys, not your crypto, guys. Remember that. Exchanges get hacked. It would suck to get on and lose your crypto because you didn't buy a wallet. But I do have links for that down below. I also have exchange links down there. You sign up, you get bonuses. One of them is Bybit. You get a $60 bonus for signing up. And I also have a tutorial. You can check my page for it. And Prime XBT gives you a 35% bonus if you sign up. If you do decide to leverage trade, guys, be careful. Don't use your whole portfolio and do not do extremely high leverage. And that's about it. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate everything. Thanks for all the tips, guys. Have a great night, and I am out of here.